Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to Underground, my single player Let's Play series. I'm in the Nether clearing out some netherrack underneath our Nether hub. Just because we need this cleared out so that we can finally finish this thing. I really want to get this done. We're not going to do that today, but soon. Soon it will be done, I think, maybe, potentially. Soon, relatively, of course. With this series, things don't get done very quickly, and episodes don't come out very frequently. Sorry about that. But, yeah, I have been working on it, trying to get this, that was very close. I almost hit the pigman there. That's dangerous there. We're about to get to a very dangerous part where a lot of this stuff is overhanging. But yeah, I need to get this cleared out. I also need to collect this netherrack so I can get nether brick, because we're going to make a nice nether brick dome underneath here. Eventually, once we actually get that far. But today, I kind of wanted to talk about some stuff. Just talk with you guys, have a little chat. And while we're doing that, I think we'll go work on the subscriber haul. Because I think it was last episode, we added in some names in there. Shoot. I always do that. I go in the wrong portal. And it's like, if you're... You have to be in one of the 4 portals to actually go back here, which kind of sucks. I might need to... I don't even know like what I can do to fix that. It sucks. Yeah, so anyways, back at our base. Let me clean out my inventory here. We got some netherrack. Maybe we'll go smelt that up. I guess we'll just stick it in here instead of use our big auto smelter because there's not a lot. And then our gravel can go into our gravel chest. And our flint can go into our craftables chest. Not that we really need flint for anything. We have way too much. Far too much. Also, besides the nether, I've also been working on this thing. It's so dark in here now, it's weird. I've been clearing out all the lava in here because I do want to make this all water eventually. Make a little lake here, maybe open this up a bit more. I think it'll be pretty nice once it's all done, but I've been hard at work doing that. Looks like fun, doesn't it? Ha ha ha. Alright, so, yeah, it's been a while since the last episode, and I'm sorry about that. This series, it definitely is not a frequent one. But it's regular. We keep it regular. You know, every 1 to 2 weeks, we'll get an episode out, right? Right, guys? That's how we roll. Maybe we'll... No, we don't. Actually, we do need some of these. And do we need... No, that's for the ceiling. We're not going to work on the ceiling today. I just want to get... Or we probably won't. That's more of an off-camera thing. It takes a lot more time and concentration, which I won't be able to do while I'm talking. But anyways, I've been doing a lot of work on the 2 multiplayer servers that I'm on, which it definitely takes up a lot of my time and a lot of my motivation. That's kind of the bigger part of it. Is that a lot of my inspiration and motivation goes into these multiplayer servers, and so Underground doesn't quite get as much love as I would like it to. But like I said, I'm really having fun on the multiplayer servers, and so I definitely don't want to do less there or put less effort into those. So yeah, there has been quite a few episodes on both servers recently. And if you haven't seen them, go check them out because we're having a lot of fun doing lots of pranks and getting pranked, which is definitely a lot of fun. I don't know what I was thinking there. Let's fix that. So right now I have 3 multiplayer, or not 3 multiplayer, I have 3 vanilla Minecraft series going on. And I don't want to quit any of them because I'm having a lot of fun. We need actually, that should be a stair. We'll do a stair like that. I'm having a lot of fun in all of them, and I don't want to get rid of any of them because we got Night Owl, which is, you know, my main. It's my main man. It's my multiplayer series. We've been doing it for 2 years now, and having a lot of fun. I think it's 2 years, like 2.5 years already. Not quite, but it's been a while. And a lot of cool people on there. Definitely don't want to do any less of that or, you know, get rid of that because it's it's my baby. That's where we grew up. That's our home. So we have that. Then we have Castaways, which is really fun hanging out with those guys, all those new people that I get to play with. And I'm really having a lot of fun hanging out with them, spending some time on there. And I got some pretty good ideas, I think, for that series. And then I have Underground, where I'm just kind of here by myself, and it can get kind of lonely. I still enjoy it. I still like this world, and I definitely don't want to get rid of my single-player world, but it definitely doesn't get as much love from me as the multiplayer series, which, you know, I get a lot of requests for Underground, or just love for Underground from you guys, which is awesome. I'm glad you guys love the series. I'm kind of curious, what do you guys love most about Underground? Like, why is this, it kind of seems like this gets more love, at least from my perspective, than my multiplayer series. Even though, you know, they're both vanilla Minecraft, and you'd think that, you know, multiplayer people would love to see, you know, doing stuff with other people. And I don't know, maybe you guys do like those more. Oh, I just broke that sign. I don't know what it said on there. We'll just put it back for now. I'll have to fix that. I'm sorry to the people whose names were on there. But yeah, I'm just curious, you know, if you guys do like Underground, or those of you who do like Underground more, what do you guys like about it? What is your favorite parts? I'm kind of asking because I want to sort of liven it up, freshen it up, or at least keep it fresh, keep it entertaining. And I'm curious, like, what do you guys like most, so that I can keep doing those parts and at least focus more on that, so that the series keeps being entertaining to you guys, keeps being fun, and hopefully it kind of gives me ideas on stuff to work on, because I've been running low on ideas, or at least motivation to do certain things. You know, it's hard to have 3 vanilla Minecraft series and try and make them all interesting and unique. And they do, I mean, they sort of have different ideas. You know, this one, we're surviving underground, living off of limited resources, and we're by ourselves, so we can basically do whatever we want. We don't have to worry about sticking to a certain building. Well, I guess we are sticking to a certain building theme, but we don't have to stick to one that other people did, and we don't have to worry about encroaching on other people's builds, or making, you know, the world too laggy or something, because we're the only ones who have to deal with it. So we can just kind of play around with whatever we want. And then I got Night Owl, which is kind of I would say that's kind of my main multiplayer series. I like to do a lot of community builds on there. Build a lot in spawn and build stuff for people, do farms, do shops and stuff. That's kind of what I like to do on Night Owl. And then on Castaways, it's a new series, so I haven't figured out exactly what that's going to be all about, but I think what I want to do with that series is keep it, like, do a lot more co-ops on there and hang out with the people more in videos, as well as, when I'm not doing that, have like one main building project. I sort of started talking about some ideas for my big project. I want to do a port village on there. And so that's kind of going to be my main project that I'm working on when I'm not hanging out with other people. Is just building. Going to be building. That's all. Not going to focus too much on community builds. I mean, they don't really have a lot of community builds. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing on the server. Like, we don't really have a spawn town. I know that they want to start one, but no one's really done that yet. So everyone's kind of on their own, except when they hang out with each other and do something. So that's kind of what the 3 series are about. So yeah, this series, I need to figure out something to kind of get me motivated again in this series, I guess. Keep me motivated, at least. And I think one big problem that we're having is I've been in this base for like the whole time, almost ever since episode 11. I think it was 11 that we came over here. 11 or 12. Maybe 12, because I think episode 13, that's like, it's my most viewed video on this series, which is weird. It's got so many views. And that was when I built the original storage room here, which is, it's in the same place where we have our storage room, but it was before I came up with the theme that I wanted to stick to. So it looked completely different. And so yeah, so ever since like episode 12, and we're on like episode 57, 58, somewhere around there. So we've been just kind of chilling out here, which is good. I like having a main base and really expanding on it, and I want to continue working on this. But I think one big problem that we've always had on Underground is we don't have enough projects going on. Like I can't, if I want to work on something, I basically have like a couple of things, and they're all very similar. They're all like here on this base that I could work on. And so I'd like to move away, especially like when I work around this base, I want to keep it with this theme, and I'm getting a little tired of this theme. I still like it. I definitely like it around here. I like the dark oak logs and wood and the mushrooms, but I'd like to do something else on here. So I've had some ideas, and I've talked about, like, one of them is I want to build in the Nether more, which we kind of started with the whole Nether hub. That's kind of been the point of that, sort of, is to get more into the Nether, and that's something that I've wanted to do for a while. I mean, I'm pretty sure in the first episode I was talking about how I wanted to do a lot of stuff in the Nether in this world, since the Nether is a lot more open. You know, we're living underground, so we don't have a lot of space. But we do have the Nether where it's nice and open. We have a lot more space to work in, so we can really make some interesting builds there. And even like building in the Nether is something that I've always kind of wanted to do. Like even in my first single player world, that was one of my goals, was to do. I wanted to do like half my base in the overworld and then do the other half like in the Nether. So when I was doing that, like one of the few things I did was I was building like my smeltery in there. I was gonna make a big potion brewing thing in the Nether and do some farms in there, and I think it would have been a lot of fun. So yeah, I want to get into the Nether, and it seems like that's something people don't often do. Like they go into the Nether for travel, and they go in there to build farms. You know, blaze farms, gold farms, farming wither skeletons, and that's about it. Like, it doesn't get much love, and I know it's very dangerous and it can be kind of a pain in the butt to build there, but I think it has such great landscapes that you can really work with to build something cool. In fact, I think what I want to do now, I think one of the main ideas that I have is building some sort of fortress in the Nether. I mean, I know there already are fortresses, but I want to build some sort of like castle fortress thing. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I know one of my original ideas before I actually joined Castaways, I've had the idea to build like a port village for a while, and I didn't really have the right outlet because Night Owl, I was doing a lot of spawn stuff and community stuff, and on Underground, well, we don't have water to build a port village around. So I was kind of thinking maybe in the Nether we could have built like a lava port village, like make it a very fortressy, nethery, you know, port like village and castle, and have ships in the lava and docks on the lava shore. I think that'd be pretty cool, which we might still do, sort of. I'd like to do it to some extent. Although I don't want to do exactly the port village idea, since we are doing that on Castaways now. But I think that would just be so cool to actually make like like ships in the lava. I think that'd be really fun to try and do, and very dangerous, but we could come out with a pretty cool result. So anyways, that's one of the ideas that I want to kind of go out and get away from this base, do something else. Another idea that I've had for a little while is, well, I thought about, we're underground. Maybe we're underground because something bad happened on the surface, and so I thought of like a bunker type thing. And now I've kind of revisited that recently, or thought about it a lot recently with Fallout 4 coming out. So maybe we could do some sort of vault tech type thing. I've never actually played the Fallout game, so it wouldn't be like directly reference to vault tech, because I haven't played the game, so I don't really know how to reference it exactly. But I do want to make some sort of high-tech underground facility. Maybe we could have villagers roaming around the whole place, and I think that'd be kind of fun. With this build, we're sort of keeping to the caves for the most part. It's very organic, and we're kind of keeping to the way Minecraft built the place up, following some of the shapes of the caves at least. But I think it'd be kind of fun to build something that just completely disregard how the caves are shaped. Just build whatever we want to build chambers and tunnels. And I think it'd be kind of cool. And I almost want to, harken back to Night Owl Season 1, where I made the like outer space base thing, where it was kind of this high-tech tube build. Oh god, that scared me. Holy cow. I was not expecting that. Hello. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. And maybe I was even thinking we could have a portal to the Nether, and maybe like there's part of it that's in the Nether, and that's like maybe that's sort of like the pig zombies would be almost like mutated villagers or something that are living there. It'd be kind of like a quarantined off area. I think that'd be kind of cool. So those are some ideas that I had for this series, some new projects that I want to work on soon, that I want to really get to, so that we can just move away and start playing around with some other ideas besides what we're doing here. But there are a few things I really would like to finish a couple of things before we move out, but maybe we should just forget about that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd like to really finish the village, and honestly, if I worked on it, it wouldn't take too long. The tree farm I'd like to finish, but honestly, I don't know if I'll ever be finished with the tree farm, because there's a lot of like decorative stuff that I want to do to make the whole area really come together. But yeah, so what are your thoughts on those? Those are some ideas that I had for. I thought there was another mob up there for this series. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, I like to have daily videos, and recently I haven't been living up to that. They've been kind of like every other day, and the reason for that is for several months now I've had like a guaranteed video every other day. For a while it was Terraria. That was like several months going on. I had guaranteed like Terraria every other day, and then after that I recorded a little mini map with Kamikaze, the co-op complex. And that was a lot of fun, and that was a guaranteed video every day. And that we recorded that whole thing in one sitting, with like 10 episodes there. And so I need to get back into the groove. Like I either need to get back into the groove of recording a lot more, doing a lot more work, which I don't know if I can, especially with like right now my series are Windcraft, Night Owl, Castaways, and Underground, and all of those require quite a bit of work. Night Owl, Castaways, and Underground are all survival Minecraft, where I need to do lots of grinding and building and planning before I do episodes. And then Windcraft, there's just a lot of leveling to do, especially right now. I'm starting to get into a lot more leveling, so I don't really have any videos that I can do like quickly, and that kind of hampers production. So I was kind of thinking what would be nice is to actually start like playing another game, and I don't know what game to do, and I don't know if you guys have any ideas. Something that would be nice and easy. I know one idea that I kind of want to do, but probably won't, but maybe I will, is get back into Banished. I had a lot of fun in Banished, and I just like the whole planning a village and, you know, trying to keep the villagers alive and get everything placed so that everything works nicely. Like, I had a lot of fun doing that, but the episodes were kind of boring, which is sort of why I stopped. And also, I didn't get a lot of views, which is why I might not come back with that. But yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe do Banish, but maybe do it a little bit differently this time. You know, do a lot more editing. Before, I basically just started playing and played for 25 minutes or so, and then that was an episode. But obviously, like, there's a lot of waiting in that game, waiting for things to get built and for stuff to get collected. And so it was sort of a lot of just standing around and, well, now we gotta wait for this. What can we do? Can we maybe plan out some stuff? Or, you know, it's a lot of like micromanaging villagers to try and get things going a little bit faster. And it wasn't the best thing to watch, I would say. Maybe some people enjoyed it, but from what I saw, not a lot of people were super into it. But I was thinking maybe get back into that and just do a lot more editing and cutting and kind of actually make episodes out of it instead of just recording for 30 minutes. Let's make another chest here. So I don't know, is that an idea that people would be up for? Otherwise, do you have any other ideas for games? I know a lot of people want to see me play Creativerse, but that's just that's kind of the same problem as we're having already. You know, the reason why I stopped Creativerse was because it was just another voxel-based building game, and we already have, well, now we have 3 of them. We had 2 of them, I think, at the time. And now we joined Castaway servers, so now we have 3 of them going on. And it'd be fun to get that different. I mean, it is different. It looks a little bit different and plays a little bit differently, but it's still, like, the main thing about it is a voxel-based building game, and so it's just building is what I'm going to be doing on there. And I've had a lot of people ask about it, and I don't think I've replied to any of them. I feel kind of bad about that. I did already talk about this in a Night Owl episode, but yeah, I don't want to say that Creativerse is dead, that I'm not going to be doing it anymore, because it definitely was interesting and fun, but I don't know if I can get back to it right now, just with how much stuff I have on my plate. Just not enough time to play another voxel-based building game, to actually grind a bunch more materials and plan out builds and build things. Plus, it did just go free to play. So, I mean, if you're looking for like something sort of like Minecraft, but a little bit different, like it's definitely got better graphics, and what else is better about it? The building is a little bit more interesting. There's different techniques to building. You can actually like rotate blocks basically any way you want, so you can have sideways slabs and stairs, which is fantastic. A little bit more. Oh, that was just the redstone. I thought there was lava. A little bit more detail, I think, that you can put into your builds. There's also like furniture and stuff, which is really cool. So if you're looking for a game, it is free to play. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Go check out my videos on it if you're not sure what it's all about. We did some cool stuff in there, and it'd be fun to get back to it, but I think the only way I would is if there was interest from some of the people that I play with to play with it again. I know Kamikaze was talking about like starting it up again, but I haven't really heard anything about that. Because now, like Tiger, we were trying to get him to play before, but he missed like the sale that it was on, so he would have had to pay more money for it than, like, we got it for pretty cheap, like a few dollars, but it went back up to whatever it was, and so he would have had to pay quite a bit more to play with us, but now he'd be able to play with us for free, which would be pretty great. But yeah, that's basically how that's going. Creativerse, great game. Go check it out, but I don't know if I'll be playing it. Oh, I didn't get fences all the way down here. Okay. But yeah. So I guess just to recap, we're back on Underground. It's gonna stay probably a fairly irregular series, not frequent. I sort of want to, maybe what I should do is say, you know, I post a lot of videos on Sunday, and this one was going to be on Sunday, but then I had something else come up. I actually had like a little prank video for Castaways that we put up on Sunday instead. But I've had a lot of Underground episodes go up on Sunday is kind of what I realized. And maybe what I should do is just try and do a video every Sunday. Like even if it's not the best video, like doing something like this where we just build and talk instead of actually like getting a lot of stuff done, which is what I usually like to do. What do you guys think of that? Would you like... Then we could at least keep this series a little bit more regular. I think that'd be kind of good. But anyways, let me know what you think about like the project ideas for this series. Let me know if you have any ideas for other games that I could play to maybe get more content out on my channel. Just some easy things that I could do so that I could go back to the daily videos. And other than that, yeah, that's about it. Make sure to go check out my other Minecraft series because they are a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun in those. And I have big plans, lots of good plans. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. We got some stuff done here, a little bit further along. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.